Welcome to Legacy Memorial. I'm the admitting nurse, Carolyn McGuigan. I act as the eyes and ears around here, and lucky me, it's my job to show you the ropes. This is the nursing station. Here we keep all of the pending patient files on the clipboard rack. To choose a patient, click on the rack, then choose one of the available clipboards. Read through the patient files carefully, then select your case. After you review your patient's chart, you may want to brush up on some of the standard procedures. Use the research computer at the nurse's station. Search through the topics, then upload the information to your handheld or PDA. This information will prove invaluable as you examine and treat your patient. There are two types of rooms, treatment or trauma. The trauma room is usually reserved for critical cases. Find your patient in one of the rooms and get to work. Click the vital sign monitor at the beginning of each examination and check the appropriate readings. Select Tools from the action bar and click the desired button for diagnostic or treatment tools. Drag the tool to the correct body part and click to perform the procedure. You have a variety of examination and treatment tools at your disposal. Choose the tool you want, then click the body part you want to examine or treat. The results will be displayed. In the close-up view, use the tool by dragging it to the correct body region, then click your mouse. When you're done, click the Finish button. Your patient's health status is updated every time you do a procedure. It's at the bottom of the action bar under the small EKG. Your handheld is your friend. You can use it to refer back to the information from the research computer, to review your notes on the procedures you've already performed, or you can page me for a hint if you get stuck. Be careful, though. Hints may cost you points. When you finish treating your patient, access the patient clipboard. Fill out all of the appropriate hospital orders, diagnosis, and discharge orders. Finally, sign out your patient to see how well you did. After each case, your progress will be reviewed by the Chief of Staff. She'll evaluate how well you did to make sure you deliver the highest level of care. Do a good job and you'll be promoted up the ranks. As if saving lives isn't stressful enough, the decisions you make may have other consequences. Make too many mistakes, and the Accreditation Council could strip away this hospital's residency program, and that's a bad thing. And my final and perhaps most important advice: be very, very nice to the nurses. Well now, doesn't take an expert to tell this kid's arm is broken. Age 8, Julio Hernandez, goalie for his youth soccer team. He just saved a goal when the kicker ran up and tried to kick the ball free. The ref red-carded the kicker, and I hear the mothers almost got into a fistfight. Meanwhile, little Julio's screaming his poor lungs out. Soccer moms.
I don't see you out there having fun, Julio. Good boy. This is a game in name only. Lousy communist refs. They red card our team a million times, but when it's our goalie, where are they? Can I help you with something? Look, I don't mean to tell you your job, okay? But you really need to look at his hand. I don't like the look of that. I play soccer. My father played soccer, and his father before him played soccer. Our Julio has a tradition to uphold. That's normal for a sprain, right? You sure it wasn't like that before? I mean, I hear kids' bones are different or something. Lousy communist refs. They red card our team a million times, but when it's our goalie, where are they? I can watch. How soon is he back in the game, Doc? That's all I need to know. Chin up, little man. Remember, winners don't cry. Why are you just standing there?
Right. You are, don't remember the name, another first year, right? Welcome. I don't know what you've heard about the residency program here at Legacy, but whatever it was, forget it. As far as I'm concerned, we're starting this year with a fresh slate. That means we expect much more from our residents than we have in the past. My aim is to make this one of the toughest, strictest, and most respected programs in this country. Spit out some damn good doctors in the process. We're becoming very hands-on with our new residents. I personally will be reviewing all of your work. And I can promise you, I don't miss a thing.
I may just use this as a case study for next year's set of residents. Flawless. Good. You noted all necessary hospital orders and communicated them clearly. Most of the cases that roll through here are routine and, dare I say, predictable. But occasionally we see an exotic one. Good catch. I'm impressed with your diagnosis. Brilliant work, doctor. The level of care you afforded this patient exceeded my expectations.
Medevac just touched down with a ski victim, a young woman, Katie something. From the sound of it, she lost control and slammed into a tree. She reports her chest hurts and her abdomen. She's conscious, her vitals are a little off, and I just have a bad feeling. You may want to call an attending. I'll give the x-ray tech a heads up.
I remember my first time skiing. I spent the whole vacation at the lodge.
I hope this tells us good news. What are your findings? I hope this tells us good news. I hope this tells us good news.
Your mom's on the way now, Katie. She'll be here as soon as she can. Relax, Katie. It's just to be on the safe side. It's looking good so far, Katie. Just try and stay calm.
What are your findings? Let's hope she keeps improving.
There's a lot of blood. We might have to operate.
BP increasing, much better.
She's stabilizing. OR's prepped and ready for her.
You keep raising the bar for yourself, don't you? This is a remarkable case. The poor girl. I hope she makes it through surgery okay. She seems resilient, though. Young people usually recover well, if you don't miss any injuries. You can never be too thorough in a blunt trauma like this. You thought this patient's continuing care through. The hospital staff should thank you for your thorough plan and highlighted reminders. I agree with your diagnosis. You saved this patient's life, doctor. Well done.
You have kids, Doc? Then maybe you'll understand this. Little Jimmy is in room 1 with a corn nut up his nose. He put it there on a dare from his older brother. Last time it was a worm. Wear gloves.
You love 'em? You save every last penny for their college fund, and when you're not looking, they stick corn nuts up their nose. His corn nut can't be getting bigger, can it? That's some newfangled hardware. Can I get a glass of water? Ugh. I'm telling you, Jimmy, you stick anything else up your nose, we're leaving it there. I wish I could say this is a step up from eating worms, but God help me, I'm just not sure. $50 for a decongestant? Hope you didn't have your heart set on Harvard, kid. Ooh, I can't watch. You must be this hospital's star doctor, am I right? Guess you see a lot of this kind of thing, huh? Ah, humor me, Doc. Denial's all I got left. I keep asking him, if your brother dared you to jump off a bridge, would you? Trouble is, he keeps saying yes.
We selected you for a reason, and work of this caliber is that reason. Well done. Clear and thought out, Doctor. Your discharge orders included every angle. You made the correct diagnosis for this patient. Brilliant work, Doctor. The level of care you afforded this patient exceeded my expectations.
Let me guess. You just finished your first shift, right? I can always tell. You got that look, like a raccoon caught in the headlights. Seen it 100 times. Don't worry, your shifts are only going to get harder. Why don't you relax in the break room? Take a nap, have a snack. You'll be sorry if you don't. Next shift will begin before you know it. This next one, oh, she's a firecracker. Her name is Patty. Patty doesn't want to be here. Patty says it's just a sprain. Patty says everything's fine, that this is a waste of time, and Patty should be sent home. So here's what we got. Patty was playing soccer in PE. A muddy field, bad turf, no cleats. Slip. Whoop! Bang! Down she went. When I asked, she remembers a snap, but still insists it's nothing. After the fall, Patty told her teacher she could walk it off, but the teacher called the school nurse called her mom, and Patty's now waiting for you in room 2. Enjoy!
It's not fair. I was this close to scoring a goal. You should have seen it. Wow, cool. Dude, it's just a sprain, right? Mom's always getting on my case for this stuff. I probably just need an ice pack or something. Yeah, that's it. No, that part feels okay. Aw, man, does this mean I won't get to play in the big game this weekend? I'll still be able to play, right? You know, I have a game this weekend. It's real important. Aw, man, does this mean I won't get to play in the big game this weekend? God, at this rate, I'll miss my entire season.
Excellent. I like what I see in this report. You discharge this patient with an excellent plan for treatment and follow-up. Most of the cases that roll through here are routine and, dare I say, predictable. But occasionally we see an exotic one. Good catch. I'm impressed with your diagnosis. Brilliant work, doctor. The level of care you afforded this patient exceeded my expectations.
Okay, Doc, this is Terry Anders. He's 16, and he's shaken up. From what I can piece together, Terry was playing touch football at PE when 2 linebackers slammed him to the turf. Terry says a jolt shot straight through him like an electric shock. He can move his legs, and his vitals are stable, but he reports that his neck hurts and his arms are numb. His mother's in the waiting room, and she's a wreck. The nurses and I will calm the mother down before she wrings her hands raw. You get in there and do what you have to do. Go!
You're going to be just fine, sport. Doc here is going to fix you right up.
I'm holding still. It can hurt so much. My neck, it's stiffening up, and it hurts more.
Don't you worry now. This is just to impress the lady nurses.
Here's hoping for good news. Good call.
Man, I hate seeing these. Reminds me a little too much of my college days, you know.
Good work. Nice catch.
least you're still up walking. You can be thankful for that.
It's a genuine pleasure working for you, Doc.
Guess he shouldn't get too psyched up to go pro just yet.
We selected you for a reason, and work of this caliber is that reason. Well done. Central cord syndrome. Now that's a tough diagnosis. Normal cervical spine x-ray, except for soft tissue swelling. Weakness in the hands and arms, but the legs are intact. Not something you see every day. Good. You noted all necessary hospital orders and communicated them clearly. You conducted your examination, assisted the patient, and came to the right conclusion. Brilliant work, Doctor. The level of care you afforded this patient exceeded my expectations.